Let's take a live look now at the state capitol tonight, where a flood of bills introduced this year at the deadline comes with a big price tag costing you. CBS 13's Madisen Keavy has been crunching the numbers.
And she's joining us in studio now with answers on the why and the solution that could save taxpayers some money. Right, Madison?
Yeah, I mean, Marley, making laws isn't cheap. Maybe we knew this, maybe we didn't. But what it costs to send bills to the governor, that's the question. And the answer is potentially, well, in the millions.
Members, a quorum is present.
2,124 bills were introduced this year right here. So we set out to ask voters if they knew that number and how much it cost them.
I am aware about the cost.
I have no idea.
I know there's a lot of money that goes into making them.
Cal Matters did the math. The last known cost of a bill was 2 decades ago. Adjust for inflation, and they landed in the neighborhood of $30,000 for each bill, from introduction to passage.
The cost is one thing. The concern is just how many. Is this normal to have more than 2,000 bills and most of them don't become laws?
Well, California actually has a very high percentage of bills becoming law.
Chris McKaylee is an adjunct professor at the McGeorge School of Law.
On average, actually about 40% of all the bills that get introduced every year in the California legislature make it to the governor's desk. And generally, the governor signs anywhere from 10 to 15% of all the bills.
Even the bills that don't make it to the governor still come at a cost.
I wouldn't focus so much on the number. It's more about quality over quantity. We have a lot of bills that get introduced. Most of them, I think, are junk. Most of them are bad policy, and they don't going to do anything to fix the state. And so with my office, I realize we're not in the majority. Our bills aren't likely to pass.
So then there's the question, why go through the process if you know they won't pass? Right. And, you know, lawmakers say it's to kind of start a dialogue. But, Tony, as you've pointed out throughout the day here, there is new kind of a push to limit the number of bills that assembly members can put through from 50, where it is now, down to 25.
Yeah, well, interesting to see how that's going to resonate with lawmakers, right? To actually limit the number of bills they can put forth. But
well, and the fact of the matter is, especially during an election year, they're wanting to put more up there. So you see, hey, I'm working for you, right?
Right, absolutely. If your name is tied to something, whether it lands on the governor's desk, there's still, you know, good publicity there.
Recognition. All right. Thank you, Madison.